Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. So you guys don't understand. Joshua, before the show, while the countdown is playing, he dances. And Joshua, you looked a little bit bored dancing today. It was a little lackluster. You were like,
I was multitasking. I was dancing, and I didn't want my smudge stick. It was burning, and I was like, "Oh no! Imagine there's a fire during nothing remotely controversial. That would be terrible.
That would be terribly controversial." Well,
that would be a tower event.
It would be a tower event, which we need to make a thing, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But you were telling me something interesting before we started, which is Liz Cheney was in New Hampshire. I don't know how you knew this, and I didn't know this. Why was Liz Cheney in New Hampshire? What would she want here?
Oh, I know. Maybe it's the weather in New Hampshire this time of year is just so lovely.
Yeah, that must be it. That must be it. What's going on with Liz Cheney?
I'll tell you, per her chart, I ran her chart, which is she's very emotional lady. It's really interesting. But she's very ambitious right now. Like, I ran her chart, and we actually have her time of birth, believe it or not.
Really? What does her chart look like?
Well, her chart, I can show you.
Yeah.
Let me see how I can do this. Hold on one second.
Don't show us your porn. Don't show us your porn.
I don't do it. Porn. I'm as pure as the driven snow in New Hampshire.
Sure, that's true.
It's very true.
Yes, I'm sure.
Let me see. Is this? Yes, this is it. So this is her. Can you?
Yes, I'm adding it to the stream.
So this is her chart. So she's a Leo with Mercury retrograde conjunct her Sun in the 4th house. That gives her more of an emotionality because it's the 4th house. She has a Taurus rising, so Venus is the ruler of her chart.
She looks like a Leo. Hang on, I'm sorry. She looks like a Leo.
Doesn't she look like a Leo? Yeah. Leo's always had this lion face going on.
Mm-hmm.
She's a Taurus rising, and that Taurus rising actually makes a square to her Sun, almost an exact square. So what that means is that, there's a certain amount of tension inherent in her chart, but people with squares, they get shit done. Like, squares make things happen. But Venus is the ruler of her chart, and Venus is in Cancer, and she has 3 planets in Cancer: Venus, Mars, and Jupiter. So she's really an emotional person. And her moon is really on the galactic axis. So
she's very psychic.
She's very, I would say she's very, I think that too much emotionality actually can make you not psychic.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
I think there's a difference between sensitivity and emotionality. And I think that sometimes her emotionality, especially, she's total know-it-all.
Mm-hmm. That's
with
true.
The Taurus rising. But what's interesting is that her North Node is in Taurus. And, the big thing there is that she is, her destiny is to really assert herself and to do her own thing, which it shows that she has been doing. I also have her transits, which are interesting. Can you see the transits as well?
You got to share it.
Let me see.
I can share whatever you want me to share.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Except your porn.
No porn. That'd be horrible.
Yeah.
So this is Liz Cheney's transit. So as we notice, 11 degrees Uranus has been in her 1st house. So she's been going through a huge restructuring of her identity, almost like an identity crisis.
I bet she has been.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
A huge identity crisis. And then Saturn is making a square to that Uranus. It's nearly exact because Saturn's at 10 degrees Aquarius. Uranus is at 11 degrees Taurus. That's an exact, nearly an exact square. With her personality is creating issues with her reputation. So it's sort of a matter of the way she asserts herself is creating conflict with her status, her position. And sorry?
Go ahead. This all rings true to me.
And it's under major reconstruction because you have Venus and Pluto both camped out in her 10th house. Of career.
The thing of it is she's not going to get reelected to Congress. She's absolutely not going to get reelected to Congress. Did you know the Wyoming GOP kicked her out of the party? They voted to kick her out of the party and to not recognize her as a member of the party because they're so pissed at her. And so Liz Cheney has a limited number of career options, and I kind of feel like we're obligated to psychic. Is Liz Cheney going to run for president in 2024?
Yeah, because logically, I mean, what the hell would she be
What
doing
the
in New
fuck else
Hampshire
is she
for?
gonna? Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, I'm sure she could go be the CEO of like some sort of like warmongering, like fucking company or whatever. But I bet Liz Cheney's gonna run for president. Let's see.
Let's see. Will you say will Liz Cheney run for president?
Will Liz Cheney run for president?
And I'm going to stop shuffling on that.
Stop.
Let's see. I think so, but who's this guy?
The King of Cups?
King of Cups.
I
So
don't know.
astrologically, it would be Cardinal Water, Cancer. But yeah, with the Sun card, this is definitely her wanting her day in the sun, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you get King of Cups. There's this watery dude who might be behind her, and then there's the Lovers card. So I think it's really inherent in a choice that she's going to be making, but it might be somebody that she's teamed up with. So it'd be interesting to see who's around her. It might
Probably one of the Lincoln Project guys. I bet you it's one of the Lincoln Project guys.
Maybe.
Someone Google Steve Schmidt's an astrological site. Like he ran at John McCain's campaign.
So would they be running mates?
Oh no, they wouldn't be. I don't know. They'd be running mates, but he might help her. Like he's like one of the founders. I don't know. I just pulled his name out of a hat. But like this is like classic like neocon rhino. Oh yeah, it could be her dad. Is it her dad? Her dad's still alive, right?
Oh, who's her dad again?
Dick Cheney.
Dick Cheney.
Yeah.
Can we find out Dick Cheney's birthday?
Can someone Google Dick Cheney's birthday and let us know in the chat? That'd be fantastic. Oh God, Liz Cheney running for president. She is going to do horribly. It would be an embarrassing show. Did he die? I don't even know. What is Dick Cheney's birthday? God.
Did he die?
What? I have no idea. I thought he was still alive. I don't know.
Too.
I could be wrong.
I found out Bob Dylan's still alive. Did you think Bob Dylan was dead?
I had no idea. January 30th.
Oh no, he's an Aquarius. Far from a Cancer.
No,
unless he's highly emotional.
Not it. Well, we'll have to keep an eye on this and figure out who Liz Cheney's watery king is.
Yeah, but with the Lovers card, there's definitely going to be dialogue around that. So it's interesting.
Well,
it might be a matter of.
It makes perfect sense. She has nothing else to do.
That's true. Well,
and thank you everyone in the chat who Googled it. We really appreciate you doing our work for us.
Yes.
Now, speaking of running for president, Joshua, an interesting theory has begun to percolate this week.
Ooh.
Hillary Clinton has dolled herself up. She's got her own masterclass.
She's crying in her masterclass too, showing her softer side.
I heard. Yes, she did her speech that she would have given had she won the election. She's done major media appearances. Is Hillary Clinton running for president? Trump Clinton the rematch 2024.
Oh, I hope so. We haven't had better TV since then. I mean, those debates. I mean,
those debates were amazing. They really were. It's like the best thing that's ever happened.
That was the best thing ever on television. And the fact that it was politics,
and it would be even worse this time. You know it. It would be amped up to like 11. It would be. Is Hillary Clinton running for president? Don't break my heart, Joshua.
I hope so. I hope she is. I think this would be great. I need some good television.
I know.
Will Hillary run for president in 2024?
Will Hillary run for president in 2024?
And tell me when to stop shuffling on that. Oh, hold on. Wait. I need a little bit more time.
Damn it.
And tell me when to stop shuffling.
Stop.
Fingers crossed. Ooh.
Is she running? Is she running? Is she running? Tell me she's running, Joshua. Give me
We
an
got
early Christmas
three
gift.
major arcana cards.
Ah!
First is the death card.
Okay. What's that
Then
mean?
we have the Wheel of Fortune.
Uh-oh.
And then we have Hierophant.
She's running for president, isn't she?
I think at a minimum, she's considering it. When I see the death card, I think that there's one big issue. It may pertain to her health. I'm not sure. But there's one particular issue that she needs to sort of grapple with. But I think that with the Wheel of Fortune, again, cycles repeating themselves. And this is, what is this? This is leadership.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And
Okay.
yeah, I think that she's definitely toying with the death card. I do think that there's something in her way. And I would guess, my guess is that it might be, health related. Just because woman runs herself ragged. She works
does.
her ass off.
She does. She beats the hell out of Bill. We all know that. Okay.
He deserves to be beaten the hell out of.
I'm gonna refrain from comment. But
you don't think?
I don't know. Probably. I don't know. But okay, let's ask this in a slightly different way. Will we have Clinton v. Trump, the rematch 2024?
Okay, let's see. And tell me to stop shuffling.
Stop.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think Trump's going to run.
You keep saying that. I keep disagreeing with you. I think Trump is obviously running.
I would really be surprised. Hermit, closing a cycle. The Five of Wands. Again, there's some stuff I know you like Trump, don't get me wrong, but I do think that there's some stuff that's coming up around him that's not going to be very endearing, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, the same could be said for Hillary.
Hillary knows how to cover her tracks. And she doesn't get her hands dirty.
Fine. Well, okay, I have one more question, and then we're going to get started because you guys have been so great about sending in lots of super chats already, but I feel like this is important.
Okay.
So, in the last week, it has now been floated that if the Republicans retake the House in 2022, that Kevin McCarthy wants to install Trump as the Speaker of the House. Now, can you imagine a reality in which Joe Biden is giving the State of the Union and Trump is sitting behind him as the Speaker of the House?
Well, I hope he rips up his speech. I really do.
The best. Trump would do way more than that.
Just like Pelosi did, right?
Oh, I think Trump would do way worse than that. Trump would have to one up that
set it on fire?
Yeah. Will Trump be the Speaker of the House, Joshua?
And tell me when to stop shuffling.
Stop.
Ten of Cups, Eight of Cups, King of Pentacles. It's walking away, I think that I think he wants to hold on to his money. I get this cringe energy around him, almost like squirming. So I don't know what is going on in terms of things that he might be worried about them digging up right around now. There's so much stuff that's still coming up. And that really is, with Pluto, Pluto is just still bringing more stuff up that, has been buried, and that is secret, and that, does typically involve sex stuff. We just heard about the producer, Chris Cuomo's producer.
Yeah, we're not saying what that producer did because I don't want to get demonetized, but the producer did scandalous stuff with underage people.
Yeah, looks really bad.
All right. Well, that's a little bit disappointing, but who knows? We'll see. We still have a long way to go, but let's get into the show because you guys have already sent in a bunch of Joshua. You're going to love some of these questions. Some of them are really good. But welcome to Nothing Remotely Controversial. This is a show that Joshua and I do every Tuesday night where we talk about the news and whatever's going on in the world. And Joshua, who is a professional psychic, uses his psychic and tarot card and astrology prowess to help us peer beneath the surface and find out what's really going on.